Boom. Greetings to one and all. Likkle Minty there. And you know, every now and then I always get with the artists. Some artists you may know, some artists you may not know, but at the end of the show, you wouldn't know this artist, yeah? And more about this artist. So today, we got an artist. He goes by the name of Ricardo King. Some of you may know him as Juxci-D, straight out of the UK, but yo, whole heap about him. So let's bring him in.
Yes, brother.
Ricardo, greetings.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you there, Ida.
Oh girl, I wish I knew your world. I think I'm losing my head over you, girl.
Chop every bone in my body says I want you tonight. Pretty little only one and the back my side with your animal face. The answer eyes with you, Juxci-D walk alive. With your Coca-Cola bucket, she bite around the place. Bump a cup with your sister little waist. Come on, girl. Chop, wanna make love to you from dust till dawn.
Or should I say, nice to meet you. First time I'm meeting you.
Yes, brother. Nice.
So, right now, to all the viewers watching in and around the capital, Ricardo King or Juxci-D to some people out there, where did it all start from?
Boy, that's a good question, you know. Started on the streets of South London. As you know, everybody's like, nowadays, does their rap team. You know, the youth, then back then, it was the sound culture.
So you started up with the sound systems?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You see the yard tapes and that, you know, your Brigadier Jerry's and your Charlie Chaplin's and thing. But what really got me, I heard Shiner do a version of Billie Jean. Yeah, and that just blew my mind. I thought it was the best thing I'd ever heard. And from that, I just started to get into the dancehall culture at the time. And as you know, the UK had its own. So my first dance was Young Lion versus Jam Down Rockers. And this was in Wandsworth, I forgot what it's called, but it was a prominent place. Enough dancers used to go on, it was famous for it. So that was my first dance, and the atmosphere was just electric. And seeing the adulation that these MCs were getting, yeah, you just wanted to be that guy. So yeah, man, we started to build lyrics as a little crew and thing, and got a little sound system together, play a couple parties, then elevated. Certain big man used to hear me and say, boy, they you the tough, come, chop on for me song. Alright, and I go along and these big parties now, blues parties, like line is all down the stairs and everything. And you're going through as this you, and man would hear me outside trying to get in, you see me? I said, that's Ricky on the mic, you know, I Ricky that? Yeah, and I'll be killing these parties as a youth, so started to get a reputation as you do. Then my cousin, who was kind of like, yeah, just let's just say he was a very kind of colourful guy, yeah? He put together a studio up in Brixton, called it PWA, People with Ambition. So my first tune was from that studio, and they put it out in Jamaica first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it came here. It's a track called Celebration. So I was like, wow, my first tune's coming out in Jamaica.
So when was this? Was he still a youth them time then?
Yeah, I was a youth them time then, brother. I can't remember, what was I? 16, 17, something like that. The camp had Don Ricardo in it as well. There was another UK artist, I can't remember his name now, but from that now, I started to elevate again, and then it was weird. My brethren was UK Apache. Where UK Apache lived, I lived down the road. So we went to the same school and everything. I know his family, you know, my mother and everybody.
The original Nutter, the UK Apache.
Yeah, the original Nutter.
Yeah.
So we got together and started a sound called Fantasy. And we used to just practice in his yard. He had decided his yard. So one day, I was there when he wrote original Nutter, you see me? And he just made it up, and he was just like, yeah man, that bad. And then, boom, he put that out on some different rhythm, first of all. And then a manager came along, Sam Carroll heard it, said, you know what, put it on this rhythm, yeah, and the rest was history. But I toured with him here in Europe, And
Okay.
that was just fundamental in what I was gonna go on to do. You see me? So that was a real big education for me.
So were you still MCing? So
Yeah.
you was kind okay. So before he came on, he would like bring you in and you
Yeah, exactly. We even got signed under the same manager, and I had a track called Jungle Mode. So just before, funny enough, it was like a remix of the Johnny Osbourne, you know, Buddha, yeah. And I would come on some mad beat, and I just murdered the rhythm because I was kind of like back then what you would call hardcore dancehall. You see me? So that going to like a jungle beat would just mad the crowd, and yeah, we had a really good time here in Europe, man. It was blessed.
All original junglists and junglet. You know, so the Juxci-D must come for wreck our dance hall. And alongside the drum and block, and we come for cause be riot. So run the rhythm.
Put the bar, number one. Put the bar, number two. Put the bar, number three. Put the bar, number four. Hold up, you wanna work your love for them, your fashion and styling. Hear me now, there is a massive out the corner, and all of them are ball out with Juxci. So let me hear you say, whoa.
With the depend.
Hey.
The Juxci-D must and the boom the pan.
Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah.
With the depend, jungle mode. Get out that and show.
Okay. So from then, so obviously you got used to the stage performances and all, and being in front of so much crowds and all of them. So
Yeah.
you kind of gained some good experience of that.
Yeah, definitely. Then after that, there was an artist who the same manager used to manage. He got signed. He got a massive deal because he was a producer, but he turned himself to a kind of artist. He was an Asian youth called Mushtaq, amazing producer. So he produced this. It was like an amalgamation of reggae, rock, hip hop. It was a crazy kind of thing. And put this band together and went on tour. We toured England, smashed it, did a video for the first single. Just as the first single was going to get released, the label, who was the label? Mercury Records. The label dropped it. And their reason was at that time there was no Asian youth, do you know what I mean, leading, being the forefront of a band, and they didn't want to take the risk. So it was like, we just thought we was just about to make it, you see me? So what happened then was, he produced a garage tune. Well, what they told me was they got the pattern to do the Outkast remix. Remember that tune, Cyrus Jackson? Yeah. So he did a garage remix and wanted me to jump on it. So I jumped on the tune. Yeah, just didn't really think nothing about it. So then, back then, Spoonie had a massive show on Radio 1. Yeah, every Saturday. And the tune got to his hands, and he didn't stop rinsing. And then he would have a chart, and it was number one on that chart for about 6 weeks. Just playing everywhere, like 3 record companies coming through it. And then it's only then no one had to say, oh, you know, it's a bootleg, you know, we can't really, you know, you can't get signed from it and where. So I was like, oh, sure. But my name, like in the industry as well, just skyrocketed.
Brought your name out.
Yeah. So after that, I started working with just bag of artists, bag of industry artists. Getting at the time, I think you had a show called Pop Idol. The winners of that was a group called Liberty X. Their first single went up to number 1. I did the remix of that, smashed that. It was that kind of, I was in the commercial field, but I wasn't in the reggae field, you see me? But I was smashing it commercially, and then I got the call to do So Confused. When I say I didn't really think nothing of it, because I was doing so many projects, you see me? So just did it, came out. Then I heard, right, we got a video 2 weeks later. So I was like, all right, cool. Did the video, again, never thought nothing of it. Then this thing just took off like a rocket, fam. It was insane. I've never known anything like it.
So the video for what song?
This is So Confused now, 2 Play.
Okay.
Yeah. And it just skyrocketed, fam. Like, at 1 minute it was nothing, and the next minute, bam, we were everywhere. It was just everywhere, always on the TV, doing Top of the Pops like it was nothing. My neighbours were looking at me like, what are you doing? Because like, the Mercedes is coming to pick me up. Hello, sir. Take my luggage and thing. And my neighbours are looking at me.
Yeah.
Ricky, what are you doing? I'm like, just watch the TV, man. You'll see me. Yeah, and it was like that, brother. And it was a whirlwind for a good few years. Just a whirlwind of madness. Just shows, interviews, TV. Yeah, just all across Europe. What's the furthest place I think I went was Canada. Yeah, Canada. Well, we've done some mad places.
So the experience of travelling up and down and being in different countries and so forth and different crowds and everything. So no stranger to the stage.
No stranger to the stage at all. Yeah, man. So the whole experience was I ain't even gonna lie, fam. It was insane. It was insane.
So from that, where did it go from there? Were they doing more recordings or?
It's funny. Now from that I was trying to do my album.
And you see all of them. What was you do? Was it like reggae, but on kind of? Although you got your reggaeton DJ style, but was they infusing it
with garage, jungle music?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about, I keep saying, being not a reggae artist, but being an MC or DJ, whatever you want to call it. In this country, they don't know what to do with you. Yeah, so the first thing they will do, put you on a garage beat, put you on a jungle beat. Yeah,
they're testing the waters kind of thing, and see,
it's not even testing the waters, but they don't know how to handle reggae music. They don't know. Big labels in this country do not know how to handle reggae music. So they will import a Sean Paul, they will import a Beanie, yeah? But to have a reggae UK MC come from this country, you ain't getting it, brother. Unless the last one that had like a real big fat deal was Glamour Kid. Glamour Kid was the last one to get a really big deal in this country.
And that's a good time ago. Yeah,
look at that.
No one since.
I said, brother. So everybody else has done it since. Your Gappies, your Stylos, they've done it off their own back.
Off their own backs, yeah.
You see me? So it's hard here. It's hard to break out as a reggae MC in this country. Yeah, so it's difficult.
So obviously you've been doing that for a good few years, getting all the experience throughout the years and so forth. And them days was you known as Ricardo King or
Juxci-D all day long.
Juxci-D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Juxci is more the dancehall brother. You see me? Yeah. Young, brash, ready to just mash up a rhythm and rare. You see me? As I've got older now, it's more the like, you know what? Ricardo King has more come to the prominence. Yeah,
I mean, you get mature now, so it's time to get to that stage.
Yeah, my big man too.
Yeah. As I said, we're getting wiser, older and wiser. You know what I mean? So you have to just go with the flow.
Yeah, fam. I went to kind of portray different messages, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than the dance was very. Even though I would say. With me, I was more clever. Yeah, I wasn't slack, but I would skate close. Yeah. You see me? So I could get played on the radio, and it's more innuendos than just the slackness. I just couldn't do that.
And then dancehall, you still could have dancehall, but have conscious lyrics, because there's a few artists out there that are doing dancehall, but they're keeping the lyrical content positive.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, it's very, very few, because they, as I said. Most artists, what they say, because some artists I've seen, they branch out doing conscious, positive lyrics, but they're not going nowhere. They do 1 and 2 bad man or slap lyrics, they get up there,
Minty
and then they have to do bust out that way, and then try and go back into their thing.
Well, this is the wickedest thing, because I used to have this argument with my publisher all the time, because he used to say, yeah, but you ain't busting on reggae music. But I used to say, yeah, but I'm earning way more money than any reggae artist, doing right now, and that's the trap. That's when I tell people that is the trap, and that's why you lose so many, good, up and coming, again, my virgin UK Apache, bad man artist, but he's, once that got him and the money started to come in, it holds you, fam. You see me? John Levy, same thing, his biggest tune. But I was, I knew John Levy from Sound System days. You see me, brother? And back then, as you would know, fam, the Sound System thing was different. Dancehall, when you're spitting those lyrics, a lot of them is about the here and the now and wagwan. It wasn't that all killing people and slackness thing came later. Even though, like a lot of people don't know, like K-pop and bus through dancehall, not the consciousness where I don't know.
No, I remember, I know Capleton from when he had his bandana and had the little twist on top, and his Be a Bad Man lyrics and Gal lyrics and all that. That's
lyrics, brother.
And then
the first tune I heard of Capleton, number one bandit look good, child. I lost my mind, brother. I was like, who's this?
And then after he started getting conscious and why do Eden Rain, and then from that he don't look back.
Yeah, it's a big man thing now, isn't it? And he's just on that.
No artists are doing the same thing. Look at Al Buju, same thing.
Same thing, brother. And some classics. Them man dropped some classics still. See, 90s is the greatest dancehall era ever. And it looks like, God, you think to yourself, as the years go on, things are going to progress, innit? But it looks like it's just gone, I can't even say backwards, because where dancehall began, it was way better than what it is now, for me personally. So it's a sticky one. It's like trying to bring it back.
We just have to just persevere with it, and
brother.
As I was reasoning with the next artist, we have to bring in the youths in and make them prosper and understand what's going on, and so they can pass on to the next generation, next youth, and so forth.
I think that's the
only way we could better this reggae thing,
Yeah. I think that's what the problem was. Nobody really brought them in. They had to find it for themselves and do it themselves and find their own way. You see me? And they found their own way, and everybody's complaining about it.
So we need more mentors and people pushing out the thing and bringing them in. That's it. So you got this new project of yours that you're doing now.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So it sent me one track the other day, and I said, nah, it sounds good. Babylon System. Which is a track where you got a new album coming out, When I Wake Up. It's not released yet. Soon in the making, or is it finished? Or
it's finished. It's finished and everything. Just hasn't been uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded very, very soon. And date for that is 30th of October, and you'll find it everywhere and anywhere.
Okay, is that who's the production company? Is that you?
Right, production. British reggae legend Nereus Joseph. Absolute pleasure working with the brother. Man, and we become good friends through the project.
So Nereus actually producing it, or is he putting it out under his label on it?
No. That's actually gonna be under. I've got a label, couple partners. We're actually putting it out, but Nereus is a very big part of our team.
And Nereus is proper. I've worked with Nereus before. You've been one of Nereus's video, This Ghetto.
See,
I don't want to done the video. Myself and Cat. But I've been to Nereus Yard and sat down. Wicked engineer. He's a very talented. So having Nereus behind that is
man. I've learned a lot from him as well.
Okay. But anyway, you sent me the tune the other day, Babylon System, with Tipper Irie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When I played, I said, man, I like the lyrical content of it. Nice.
And again, Minty, we're taking it back to the old days. As I said, man he used to go to Soundclash, and it was like listening to the news. Man's telling you about shuttle blowing up, about Wagwan. Yeah? So right, you know, Wagwan people that suffer, brother. Yeah. You see me? And they said, no, we got to reflect this thing here.
No, because remember they said reggae is like rebel music, you know. Because I remember some people don't even read newspapers, some people don't even watch the news. Yeah. So they go to the dance and listen to tunes. Cause that's how I going to learn to find out about certain things like Marcus Garvey and Christopher Columbus or the Damn Black Lion. All these songs I'm hearing, and that's what's getting me saying, okay, this is what's really happening. Cause you know they're not teaching these things in school,
right?
So that's I like that.
Yeah, man. I
Positive and as I say, it's education music, man.
Yeah, brother. Education, and I mean, you used to have a tenor fly. Rest in peace. They used to call him the human teletext. When you go and this brother starts spit, you're hearing everything.
You have to listen.
Yeah. And I don't know when this switch happened. It was like an overnight thing. It was like overnight, all of a sudden, there was no MCs no more, and it was just the DJ was the star. And I was like, okay. But you can't mix the two. Why has it just got kind of top heavy now? Why there is a balance? And I feel that reggae industry, especially here, lost a lot when that happened.
It's lost a lot. It was predominant back in the days. Then. You know, with all the artists, the Saxons, they have the Unity, the Cops, and obviously the sound time revolves and go around. But as you said, now it's like the DJ's a star now. Not even the selector. People don't even realize who the selector is nowadays. Right. It's the man talking on violin down the mic. He's the star. Yeah, but it's slowly getting to that stage. Slowly getting around. Yeah. So how did Tip Up get involved in it?
Yes, well, we kind of had the album done, but we said, you know what, we need another collab. And as we were talking about like what we should do next tune about, Nero said, I know the right man. Call him. So we're like, ooh. So he said, Tipper. So we said, yeah, but I know Tipper industry-wide, but not like close or nothing. But your man Nearest is like that. Yeah. So Nearest has called him now. And we just, that foreign ring? And we was like, man ain't here, you know. Yeah, he picked up the phone. Yeah, like warm and easy. So Nearest said, Tipper, where you there? Well, I'm in Jamaica, you know, fam. So we all just burst out laugh. Yeah, it's like, fam, you need to get back here ASAP, fam. We got something for you. Yeah? So he said, you know what? As soon as I land, boom, I'm coming through. And to his word, he did, bro. You know what I mean? And love the vibe. Yeah. Just Tipper, very professional. Love the vibe. Come with it straight away. Boom. And yeah, we just bounce off each other. It's nice.
I don't know, say the Babylon system. Pure problem. Mr. Irie again on Juxci-D. This a Babylon system. I increase the cost of living. It make my blood pressure rise up. When you see the bills, them a pile up. Well, this a Babylon system. I increase the cost of living. It make my blood pressure rise up. When you see the bills, them a pile up. And yo, the Babylon sit down in a them easy chair. About poor people, you know them no care. Well, time after time, they say year after year, the Babylon system, you know it no fear. Well, this is one thing when me have to make clear. You can't give a man more than him can bear. And wake up in the morning and everything double. Once again, poor people in a trouble. This a Babylon system. I increase the cost of living. It make me blood pressure rise up. When you see the bills, them a pile up. And yo, the Babylon system, I increase the cost of living. It make me blood pressure rise up. When you see the bills, them a pile up.
Be a man a ball. know best. Buckle up it a go get nitty-gritty. Government no give a ass, them why no hand no pity. Can't pay me rent, nothing left in a the kitty. Pocket empty, them thing in a go pretty. Tired of the old regime, politician just a lie. The boy them just a scheme. Corona in a lab, make COVID-19. Now them want me to take them dirty vaccine.
You got other collabs, is it? You got more collabs on this new album?
On this album, one other collab, which is the title, Then I Wake Up, and that's with King Lorenzo.
Okay.
That and Babylon Sister is my two favourite tracks off the album. Yeah. Then I Wake Up is it's personal, it's very, you know what I mean? It's personal, but it's for everybody, because we've all been at that stage where you think, everything when I try not go on and rare and warrior, you just reach rock bottom. You see me? And there's only one way, it's up after that, you see me? Yeah. And up is God, so yeah, it's I love that tune.
And King Lorenzo as well, that's another artist that's around Nearest, so was that
Yeah.
Nearest is,
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
Nearest done his album.
Yes. And again, he just come through and blessed the tune. He just felt the vibe straight away. And he's, as you know, he's got vocals like a bird. It's just,
back.
I love that tune.
Okay, nice. So what do you say? When I Wake Up, that when's it soon to be released?
Yes, soon to be released. Haven't got a release date as of yet, but
watch this space.
Watch this space. Yeah, Minty, I gotta tell you about it. But yeah, man, it's dropping soon. We're just deciding whether to drop it just before Christmas or on the other side next year. Yeah. You see me? So
because as you blink, the year's done, you know. So you just have to find the right time.
You see, the wickedest thing is musically, it's a sticky time because the big labels are dropping just like a week into December. Yeah, they're dropping for that Christmas number one, innit? So they're bringing their promotion from November. You see me? So it's like, you know what? Do we just wait and let that settle down, come the new year, boom? Or, you know what? As we're promoting now and everything, should we just let it and just see it go and let it build and build and build? You see me?
As I said, you just when the time is right, because we only got about 2 more months before the year done.
Yeah, which is
so if I was gonna bring out something now, you'd have to put it all in it and push it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
So I mean that's me. I might probably myself, I'd say other side of the new year, and that way you could take time and know where you
push the single.
Yeah. But I'd say even push a single for now, so so that'll kick off for when the album forwards.
Exactly.
But anyway, I'm sure you all know that as well, but I'm just because I got my hands in a bit of producing and all that as well.
You know what's nice? Really, it's nice that, and not just me we just sit down because believe me, this mad thing, brother, this album should have been out from last year, but I keep a joke. I swear to God, I thought somebody was working juju upon me. The release date of the album, I've gone into hospital with COVID. Yeah, get a blood clot in my arm. Yeah, so that just set the project just went wonky after that, fam. You see me, and that's another thing. You're like, got all this work me put in and rare money and time and boom, and then you're like, well, you just got to ride it out, and then you got to go again, innit?
Yeah. Remember, health comes first before anything else. So you have to make sure that's solid first before you do anything else.
And just to give you an example of how, you know, when you're doing it yourself, you do come against these hurdles and whatever. So, but it's still worth doing. It's what you love, innit?
Yeah, might all be for the best. But as I said, when the right time is right, you'll know. So you'll know when the time is right.
Yeah.
When I Wake Up, Ricardo King.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Alright. So obviously that's the next thing that's coming out. Any other thing? Well.
Yeah,
or you just gonna focus in on the album for now and then take it.
It's mad, you know what I mean? Because a brother that I used to work with from back in the day, for years basically, hollered at me, said he's got a project going, see? And you see when it's kind of like, it's a dancehall thing, but it is kind of like a trap dancehall beat because it's a young'un. They use 22, yeah. And so I did bless this beat in it, but I did my thing. I just went back to Juxci. I'm like, what? I'm gonna hurt this rhythm. So yeah, that's what's happening. It's just started to like blow up. Like the company is mad happy about it, and boy, I ain't even gonna lie to you, it's got like a so confused. When I say so confused, I don't mean the vibe of it, but the way it happened. You see me? Remember what I said? I just did it and never really thought nothing about it, and then boom, it just that kind of it's tingling right now. It's not popping, but that tingle. You see me? So yeah.
But nah, man, just keep everything there. Just as I said, focus on the album.
Make sure you'll have that. That tune's called Sky High.
Okay, just keep me up to date and everything.
Yeah, man.
Anyone that needs to get hold of you, where can they get you on? Facebook, Insta. Give out your handle.
All right, the Facebook is Ricardo King, aka Juxci-D. That's Juxci-D. And on Instagram, it's Ricky King 458. Yeah? And if you want to get hold of me, you can get hold of me through Diana at Music Media Management.
Ricardo King, When I Wake Up.
Yeah, man.
The album soon to hit the streets. And I'm sure when it's due to release, you're going to give me a copy, so I'll be featuring it on the radio. And I'll be letting you know, so just keeping to the reggae show, reggae, your jeggae. We'll just keep you updated, yeah? So Ricardo King, all the best, brother. Good to see you, alright?
Respect every time.
Onwards and upwards, we'll say, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Blessings.
Over and out. Bless.